Hey there, Saints. Pastor Dave here with another weekly devotion for you this Wednesday. Hope you're doing well today. I want to start with a quick meditation from Quiet Mind by David Kuntz. This is about attention spans. Modern life conditions us to skim the surface of experience, then quickly move on to something new. Stephen Rechtschaffen. Most of us spend our days staring at the huge mountain of too much. Because most of us have too much of everything in our lives, it's easy to become overwhelmed. One of the results of the mountain of too much is that our attention spans get shorter and shorter, simply because there's less time for everything, and we have to move quickly or be left behind. And our culture accommodates this pace. The format of this book is an example of that accommodation. Short sections, easily read in a brief time. And so also are the ideas behind this book. Ways for busy people with full lives to become spiritually awake and recollected, to relax and to manage stress. The challenge is balance. Do we have the ability to pay attention for only a short span of time? Or can we still call upon the often needed skill of concentrating for long periods with ongoing attention? Can we stay with a good process even though it is long or old or out of style? Or are we compelled to skim the surface of experience, then quickly move on to something new, just because it's new? For if we only skim the surface of life, we will necessarily become superficial. Time spent doing nothing is an antidote to superficiality. It encourages and develops the skills to focus and pay attention for both the short and long hauls, and helps us to probe below the surface, not just skim it. Saints, do you feel like your attention span is getting shorter and shorter? I certainly do. I feel like as I have grown up, I have lost some of my capacity to really focus in and hone in on a thing. When I was in school, when I was younger, I felt like I could stick with a project for a long period of time, and nowadays that's a struggle for me. I think it might be even worse for our young people today because their lives are so structured around activities and around busyness. As a parent, I have noticed this, and as someone who works with teens and tweens directly, I have noticed this. They have so much that they are trying to do, trying to wedge into their calendar. And it's really the older generations, it's my generation and their grandparents who have encouraged them to get involved in all these things. They need to be engaged in so many different extracurriculars. They need to be playing ball. They need to be, developing an art type skill. They need to be engaged in their schoolwork. They need to be doing their homework. They need to be forming friendships and having a balanced life. And there are so many things that, yes, are important for a child to experience and to be able to have some encounter with. But we can't ask them to do it all. There's no way they can keep up. We ourselves can't keep up as parents, sometimes with the pace of getting our kids to all the things they're supposed to be doing, while we're also responsible for other things that we need to be doing. When we try to do too much, we do, I think, start to lose the ability to focus more in depth on just a few things or even just one thing, to simplify and to quiet our minds and to stay engaged with a single task or project. Do you ever find that for yourself? Is it hard for you to just sit still and do one thing at a time? I know it feels like when we do that, we're losing out, we're missing out, we're not taking advantage of other opportunities, we are wasting time, we might even feel like. But the problem is when all we try to do is keep up, we're not engaging with any of these things at a level that really means anything either. Maybe what we need to do is determine what is most important. What is most valuable? Where do we find meaning in life? What of all the things that we are doing really connects us with God and with God's people? And can we spend some more time focusing on that? Saints, that's your devotion this week. That's what I want you to think about. Hopefully that is helpful for you and something that'll be worth your time. I hope you're doing well and staying healthy. I'll be praying for you. Please keep praying for me, Saints, and I'll see y'all again soon. Take care.